The Old Devils. The Old Devils, by Kingsley Amis, is a novel that delves into the complexities and nuances of aging, relationships, and the passing of time. Published in 1986 by Hutchinson, the novel won the Booker Prize in the same year. Kingsley Amis is a renowned British author who was known for his wit, humour, and satire, and this novel is no exception. The story is set in the small Welsh town of 𝐊𝐢𝐬𝐬, where a group of old friends reunites after many years. The main characters are Alan Weaver, Peter Thomas, Malcolm Kethlan Davies, and their wives, who have all retired and moved back to Wales after successful careers in London. They spend their days drinking and reminiscing about their past while struggling to come to terms with their present realities. The plot of the novel centers around the complicated relationships between the characters and their past mistakes and regrets. Alan Weaver, a successful writer, is struggling to find inspiration for his new novel, while his wife Rhiannon is dealing with her own issues of unfulfilled desires and suppressed anger. Peter Thomas, a former rugby star, is dealing with the aftermath of his alcoholism and the strain it has put on his marriage to his wife Muriel. Malcolm Kethlan Davies, a successful businessman, is haunted by his past affair with Muriel and is desperate to rekindle their relationship. The novel is a character-driven story, and the author does an excellent job of developing each character and their relationships with one another. The reader is given insight into the thoughts and motivations of each character, which helps to create a deep understanding of their struggles and emotions. The novel explores the complexities of human relationships and the difficult choices we make in life that can come back to haunt us in our later years. The historical and cultural context of the novel is also significant. The story is set in Wales, a country with a rich history and culture that has often been overlooked and overshadowed by its larger neighbour, England. The novel explores the Welsh identity and the tension between Welsh and English culture. The author also touches on the decline of the Welsh language and culture in the face of modernization and the influence of English culture. The genre of writing and writing style of the novel is a blend of humor and tragedy. The author's use of humor and satire helps to balance out the darker themes of the novel and adds a sense of lightness to the story. The writing style is straightforward, with a focus on character development and dialogue. The author's use of Welsh dialect and slang adds a sense of authenticity and place to the story. The themes of the novel are many, but the most significant are aging, regret, and the passing of time. The characters are all in their 60s and 70s and are grappling with the realities of old age. They are faced with the consequences of their past mistakes and must come to terms with the choices they have made. The novel also explores the idea of nostalgia and the desire to relive the past, even when it is impossible. The author's approach to the novel is one of realism and honesty. He does not shy away from the difficult and uncomfortable realities of aging and the regrets that come with it. The target audience of the novel is primarily adults who can relate to the struggles of aging and the complexities of human relationships. In The Old Devils, by Kingsley Amis, the intricacies, metaphors, and symbolism are subtle but significant elements that add depth and meaning to the story. The novel explores the complexities of aging, regret, and the passing of time, and the use of these literary devices helps to enhance these themes. One of the most significant metaphors in the novel is the use of the sea as a symbol of time and change. The sea is a constant presence throughout the story, and the characters often reflect on its vastness and unpredictability. The sea represents the passing of time and the inevitability of change, as the characters are forced to confront their past mistakes and come to terms with their present realities. The sea also serves as a reminder of the fragility of life and the fleeting nature of time. Another important metaphor in the novel is the use of alcohol as a symbol of escapism and self-destruction. The characters in the novel are all heavy drinkers, and their alcohol consumption serves as a way to numb their pain and escape their problems. However, their excessive drinking also leads to self-destructive behavior and further exacerbates their issues. The author uses this metaphor to highlight the dangers of using alcohol as a coping mechanism and the consequences that come with it. The symbolism in the novel is also significant. One of the most poignant symbols is the use of the ghost of Brenda Last, a character from Evelyn Waugh's novel, A Handful of Dust. The characters in The Old Devils often reflect on Brenda last and the tragic end to her story. Her ghost serves as a reminder of the consequences of infidelity and the price that must be paid for past mistakes. The use of this symbol adds a layer of depth and complexity to the novel and helps to tie it to the broader literary canon. The intricacies in the novel are also noteworthy. The author delves deeply into the complex relationships between the characters and the subtle nuances of their interactions. Each character is fully realized and given a depth of personality that makes them feel like real people. The author's use of Welsh dialect and slang also adds a layer of complexity to the story, as it helps to create a sense of place and authenticity. In terms of awards, accolades, and recognition, The Old Devils won the Booker Prize in 1986. The novel was praised for its wit, humor, and complex characters. The award was well deserved, as the novel is a masterful exploration of the complexities of human relationships and the struggles of aging. The book has also been included in several lists of the greatest works of British literature, further cementing its status as a literary classic. Thanks for watching. Like, comment and subscribe.